All right, Ashish Shelar joins us for a quick chat at the Vidarbha Summit. Thank you so much, Mr. Shelar, for joining us. First question, sir. A lot is being talked about, a lot is being done by the Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari and of course the CM. What is your, as an in charge of a ministry, how are you actively promoting investments and subsequently, developing the area of Vidarbha?
To begin with, I am very happy about the concept itself. The concept is advantage Vidarbha. An honorable minister and the local MP Nitin Gadkari ji is taking immense pain to organize the same. And one must not forget the kind of support given by our honorable chief minister, who is also MLA from Nagpur, has given all the strengths for the achieving the same. The important part is this, that in this conclave or this Advantage Vidarbha program, I could see that there is a direct connect is getting established between the investors, the entrepreneurs, the academicians, the technology providers and the government system. Everybody is a part of this conclave and everybody is coming together and thinking to bring best for the Vidarbha, be it a technology, be it a GCC, be it a IT related all or digitally related all industries to come here, and what kind of support they would need, maybe from state government of Maharashtra or from federal government. A first-hand information we're going to get from all those entrepreneurs and academicians. And I think this is the way by which we can achieve the Vikasit Bharat 2047, which is a dream of Honorable Prime Minister. So I think this is the best model which needs to be implemented in all part of the country.
Sir, if India needs to be a $5 trillion economy that you are focusing on for establishing or making Vidarbha a global hub, I mean, the 5 core sectors out of the 38 sectors that you've identified to make Vidarbha a global leader.
See, as far as Vidarbha is concerned, Vidarbha needs to be a driving force for the development of Maharashtra. Maharashtra is developed, is leading in the country. But we have to achieve a 1 trillion economy itself for the Maharashtra. So Vidarbha is taking a lead to take the share out of it in a better way. I personally feel number 1, technology, number 2, connectivity, number 3, a ecosystem to bring all the things together, number 4, make the youth mind to come for it. And I think on these all 4 fronts, the Vidarbha is doing good.
And how much job creation are you targeting, sir? Because being in the government of Maharashtra, your core responsibility is to get investments and of course generate jobs, sir. How much jobs are you working on to create in any time frame?
See, today's language and tomorrow's language is AI. And therefore, government of Maharashtra has come up with 4 important pillars, policies. Number 1, we are making an AI university first of its own kind in government of in India. Number 2, we have set up a task force for making an AI policy by which we can see that AI hub should come to the Maharashtra and also to Vidarbha. Number 3, a task force for cyber security. The best of the talent of the country and the state is applying their mind, because which is a challenge as far as the citizens, consumers, normal man is concerned. So a cyber security task force. And number 4, a task force for GCC, where we need to look into what kind of incentivization needs to be given. It needs to travel to tier 2, tier 3 cities. So in all these 4 corners, the government of Maharashtra is trying to bring most of the jobs here in Maharashtra, and I can assure you we will be leader in the country.
Last question, sir. Why don't you give some policy support to Vidarbha? I mean, there have been states like Gujarat, there have been states like Pune, which have been given subsidies, incentives inviting industries to come and develop there. Is there any policy proposal that you are making, or is it in force, or anything more attractive that you could make so that the industry comes up and sets up there more oftenly, sir?
I just mentioned that the policy which you are going to come by the task force of GCC, where we have to look into and we are going to propose why and how the business can go. Entrepreneurs can get a job, a young mind can get an opportunity at tier 2, tier 3 level also. We are going to amend, if required, IT policy in that respective also. Both are underway. It has been already rolled out. We will see the results soon.
Thank you, Mr. Shelar, for speaking to Business Today, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.